Hi guys, it's Tom here with another video for the last push for ranked before set 2 ends. There is only one more week left and it's just about time for you to push for the rank that you want to end the season on. The meta is pretty stable, similar to last patch, pretty similar meta actually. I personally suggest playing Shadows or Peeba. I made a guide before in Shadows where you'll find the link in the description, and this guide will be on Peeba comp and the pivots you can do if you can't find the correct items for it. There's plenty of guides on Peeba comp, but as I said, this one will dive into the pivots later on that you can if you can't find the correct items. Peeba comp basically is electric warding comp where you just need to fast 8, find Z on your way, build Z items, put the items on Z and he will carry. If you find, I usually play Azir or Singed as well as a secondary carry, or you can just high roll the Electric Lux, which is the Exodia piece for that comp. I will start with the items as it defines how you play the early game. You focus on getting Z items, which are GA and Redemption. The third one is optional. That can be plenty of options: QSS, Declaw, Ionic Spark, Bramble, Wormogs, all of it works. Mostly I prefer QSS and Declaw unless you high roll the Light Spatula, for example, in the mid game or in the late game. Besides Z items, you want to go for frontline items and Chain Vest. If you get lots of Chain Vests, you can make Bramble, strong frontline, easy. You go for Morello as well for Singed or Nami later on, and you go for Quincy's Rageblade for Azir. You want to stack Z items on a Nasus or a Warwick. Those are my preferred options. You can do it on Renekton, a 2-star Diana, any 2-star unit that you find early, you put Z items on it that you may usually put the first two that we mentioned. If you could do a Rageblade early, do it. I do the Rageblade early before the Morello. And I do the Redemption before the Morella as well. So priority is GA Redemption, then you can go for Rageblade or you can go for Morello depending if you have a bow or not. But yeah, those are my priority personally. You play the early game obviously ecoing because you need to fast 8, so you save HP at the same time playing the strongest board. By doing that, you want to be at 20 gold at least, or just after the carousel. You can be at 10 gold if you found like 3 Volibears, 3 Brahms early, and you have like a really strong early shops, then by all means obviously go for them and win streak, but at the same time make sure that you be at least at 10 gold after selling the carousel unit, the first carousel unit at 2-4. At 3-2 you want to have a strong board, that being that you don't need to have all units upgraded, but you need to have good units upgraded. Your Volibear, your Ornn, your Nasus. If you have an Azir, then by all means level up and roll to upgrade them if you have a pair. Make sure that you don't bleed out because you will econ till 4-3 where you all in. So basically make sure that you have a strong board to be able to econ till that far. If your board is already strong at 3-2, you don't have to level up to 6 actually. Sometimes I just wait at 5, econ that round, make sure that it's just one round and I will level up to 6 anyway, so just keep it at 5, because even if I lose and I don't have a streak going anyway, then it will be more beneficial to just econ that round than just leveling up and not keeping a streak potentially, because I'm not gonna roll anyway because my board is strong. If your board is weak however at 3-2, then you need to level up to 6, roll a bit, but don't roll to 0. Never roll to 0, because if you roll to 0 you're doomed, game is doomed, gonna top 8, don't do it. But you need to roll to get like some power in the board. Make sure that the board is like you have like good synergies as 4 Glacials. 4 Glacials is really good in the mid game. You can have, if you have Azir with Rageblade, if you can have Azir 2-star, by all means that's bonkers, really good in the mid game. But you need to survive as we said, because you will econ so hard later on, so you need to be able to live to reach Z in the end anyway. Usually you go for level 8 at 4-3, which is a perfect interval. You go with like 20 to 40 gold left after you level up, depending on how good was your econ, how much gold you found in the PvE rounds. You will want to swap the items. If you find Z, immediately swap him, have 3 electrics in, he will do like some damage and probably will win these rounds. If not, then you just keep the item holders, go for the try to put the strongest board obviously, and it's not the worst option. Sometimes actually I don't roll down, and sometimes I just wait, and sometimes I don't even level at 4-3 to 8 if I'm already low enough HP, but not very low, if like I'm 40-50 gold. Usually I just wait around on the potential econ one more round, and then there is a potential that you will find the Z from the carousel, and then that will be 1 Z for you to start with. But what if you can't find Z items in the mid game? During the mid game where you build all the Z items, what if you can't find them? I personally pivot into ranges because you already have a Rage Blade, and if you can't find the 0-2 with the Rage Blade, then probably have an Ezreal or something, and you're probably easy to swap into ranges, especially if you get lots of BFs and bows. Then it's even easier. Play a Twitch carry and you play your late game ranges. If you have already the GA, that GA is very beneficial because it can go on Taric. If Taric 1 with GA is really good, and Taric 2 with GA is even better. So if an early Taric with the GA that you found with the Rage Blade that you already have on a 0-1 or an Ezreal 1, you take that out, put Twitch, put the GA on the Taric, put the Ashe, and then you make the pivot into ranges. And it can be hard sometimes, but at the same time it is better than donkey rolling for Z when you're bleeding out so hard and you're just about to lose. Then a pivot will definitely be better, especially if you were lucky in the shops and found the items, also in the units. Also because if you don't have Z items, even if you find Z later on and you have 3 electric, Z without Z items, he will not carry, he will not be able to do anything in the late game. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope that you enjoyed the video, and the guide will help you in that last week for the push. I personally been playing Peeba, and I finished my DK games for Grandmaster, and that's it. No more ranked for me on the account. I hope you like it. If you do, please press the like button and follow my stream on Twitch as well. Thank you.